Hello everyone, my name is Pratik Prasoon and today we are going to see 25 MCQs from the topic Aravalli. And if you wish to study GK with us, you can enroll at 7764869624. So the first question is the oldest fold mountain of the world is. So when we talk about fold mountain, the Appalachian mountain is in North America, Ural mountain, which is the boundary between the part of Russia which is in Asia and part of Russia which is in Europe is Ural mountain. It is also a old fold mountain. Then Zagros mountain is also a old fold mountain. But the oldest among these fold mountain is Aravalli. It is the oldest fold mountain of the world. The age is 2.5 billion years. Now come to the second question. It says the highest peak of Aravalli is. So the highest peak of Aravalli is called Guru Shikhar. Now when you come to Dhupgarh, that is the highest peak of Satpura range. Whereas Doda Beta is the highest peak of Nilgiri Hills and Anamudi is the highest peak of Western Ghat. Now come to third question. It says the famous Dilwada Jain temple was built on Mount Abu around what time? The answer for this will be 11th to 13th century AD. And there are not one many temples are there, around 5 temples are there. Okay. The Aravallis act as a major watershed between which two large drainage systems. So there is a drainage system which flows in the Bay of Bengal, that is Ganga and Yamuna. And on the other hand, there is a drainage system of some of the western flowing rivers like Sabarmati, Luni, etc. They are the rivers of Rajasthan, and some of them might flow in Gujarat. So Luni and Sabarmati and Ganga, they are going to flow in Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. Aravalli is the water divide. As you could see, Aravalli runs from Gujarat, then to Rajasthan and Haryana and Delhi. So the next question is, why does Western Rajasthan receives very little rainfall despite the presence of Aravalli? The problem is the wind which will bring clouds is called monsoon. The monsoon which comes is coming from the direction, the wind is coming from the direction southwest. Southwest monsoon will encounter this hill, but in a parallel way. It is very parallel to Aravallis, and that is why rainfall will not happen. On the other hand, the Western Ghat are not parallel, and that is why there is orographic rainfall there. So, what will be the answer? The range or Aravalli range lies parallel to the direction of southwest monsoon wind. That is the answer. Now, the fifth question says, which river originates in the Pushkar valley of Aravalli and disappears into run of Kutch? So, the answer for that will be Luni. Luni River is also a river which is going to divide the Thar Desert into two parts. The eastern part is called Lesser Thar Desert and the western part is called Greater Thar Desert. Now, Mahi River is one river which is going to cross the Tropic of Cancer twice. It will cross Tropic of Cancer twice in two states. Now, which of the following hill station lies on the Aravalli Hills? So, Kodaikanal, it lies in Palani Hill. Then Panchamadi, as I told you, Satpura, you have Dhupgarh out there. And then Mount Abu. Yes, Mount Abu lies in the Aravalli Hills. Girinar are hills in Gujarat. Now coming to Khitri Belt in Aravalli range is famous for mining of copper. It is said that the people of Indus Valley civilization, they used to get their copper to make something called bronze because Harappa civilization was a Bronze Age civilization. Bronze is alloy of copper and tin. Tin was obtained from Afghanistan. Bronze was obtained from Khetri mines of Rajasthan. Now, the next question says the Aravalli range primarily extend from. It will extend from Gujarat to Delhi. As I told already, it will start from Gujarat, then will go to Rajasthan, then to Haryana, and then to Delhi. Guru Shikhar, the highest peak of Aravalli range, is located in Mount Abu. Mount Abu is the name of a hill station In Mount Abu, you have Guru Shikhar, and Mount Abu also has Miro. What is Miro? The Mount Abu Infrared Observatory is a premier astronomical facility located on Guru Shikhar, the highest peak of Aravalli range in Rajasthan. It is operated by Physical Research Laboratory and is funded by Department of Space, Government of India. Come to 10th question, it says the Aravalli range is composed mainly of what type of rock? So let me tell you one thing. Most of the old fold mountain are like pressure cooker because they have been there for so long and the weight of the mountains will be there. And that is why the rock which is found there, the minerals which are found there, they will come under immense temperature and pressure. So what will happen? Their crystal structure is going to change. And that is why most of them are metamorphic rocks. For example, marble. The marble in our houses, most of that is going to come from Aravalli Hills only. Marble is an example of metamorphic rock. Which of the following tiger reserve lies in Aravalli? So Ranthambore is there in Rajasthan. Sariska is also in Rajasthan. Mukundra Hill is also in Rajasthan and Ramgarh is also in Rajasthan. So if you will say that something in Rajasthan will lie in Aravalli, that is not totally correct. Sariska is the only tiger reserve which lies in the Aravalli Hills. Coming to 12th question. In the context of 2025, that is the current Supreme Court ruling, how is a hill in Aravalli now uniformly defined? The Supreme Court has given a new definition of Aravalli Hills. According to the current definition, any landform rising 100 meter or more above the local relief will be called Aravalli and not below that. And that is a matter of concern, and that is why there are so many people who are against it. Now come to 13th question. It says which wildlife sanctuary located in Aravallis is famous for its population of the four-horned antelope, which is also called Charsingha, and a historic fort. So the answer for this will be Kumbhalgarh Wildlife Sanctuary. This fort, which is Kumbhalgarh Fort, is also called the Great Wall of India. Often called the Great Wall of India because its massive 36-kilometer long perimeter wall is second longest continuous wall in the world after Great Wall of China, built in 15th century by Rana Kumbha. This UNESCO World Heritage Site winds along the Aravalli. Come to 14th question. The Aravalli Green Wall project was started by our PM, aims to create a buffer zone of what width across the state of Gujarat, Rajasthan, Haryana and Delhi. It was launched in the year 2023. So the target was 5 kilometer buffer zone to create 5 kilometer green buffer zone surrounding the Aravallis. Now come to 15th question. It says which of the following is referred to as the lung of Delhi? Sanjay Ban, Yamuna Flood Plain, Delhi Ridge or Lodi Garden? The answer will be Delhi Ridge. And Delhi Ridge, by the way, is part of Aravalli Valley in Delhi. The forest sequesters carbon and trap dust particles from the Thar Desert before they reach the city. Now it is also going to make Delhi very favorable for birds, and that is why the second most bird rich capital of the world is Delhi. The first most bird rich capital of the world is Nairobi. The second one is Delhi. And why it is so? The Aravalli serves as a critical migratory flyway. So for all the birds coming from Himalayas and going to the south, it is the first stop which is green. For birds traveling from Himalayas or Central Asia, the ridge is the first major patch of forest they encounter after crossing the vast arid plain. It provides a pit stop where birds can rest and refuel. Why? Because there is water, there are so many water bodies, Okhla Bird Sanctuary is there, and there are also, forests. It links the Gangetic Plain to east with the desert ecosystem to west. So whenever you will find something like this, two ecosystem coming together at a point, there you will find birds. It is called ecotone. transition from one ecosystem to other, there the density of bird will increase, allowing for a unique overlap of species from both regions. Perfect for ground nesting birds. So here the predators are also not that much who will eat away the eggs. So that is why the nesting will also be safer here. Now come to the Banas River, a significant river of Aravalli, is a tributary of which river? So it is a tributary of Chambal River. Chambal River is a very old river in origin. Although it is a tributary of Yamuna, which is not so old river. Now come to the Jawar mines in Aravalli are globally significant for the production of diamond, zinc and lead, mica, uranium. So answer will be zinc and lead. Our 19th question says which pass in Aravalli connects the region of Marwar and Mewar? So the answer for this will be very famous Haldi Ghati. Now come to 20th question. It says which of the following cities is not situated on or at base of Aravalli? You have Ajmer, Udaipur, Bikaner or Gurugram. So it is Bikaner. Bikaner, if you will find it, it is located in Thar Desert. Okay, is located deep within Thar Desert, well to west of Aravalli. Question number 21 says, what is approximate total length of Aravalli from Gujarat to Delhi? So approximately it is around 670 kilometers to 800 kilometers. So if we'll go with that, the answer should be A. Now come to 22nd question. It says, which of the following is a dominant tree species found in dry deciduous forest of Aravalli? So dhok or dhok is the most characteristic and dominant tree species of Aravalli ecosystem. So there are different types of trees which are found on hills. For example, dhok is found on Aravalli. Similarly, there is Sola forest which are found on atop Western Ghat in South India. Now come to 23rd question. Which of the following Ramsar site is located in Aravalli's or Aravalli eco-sensitive zone? So Sultanpur National Park, by the way, is located not exactly in Aravalli's but in Aravalli eco-sensitive zone. Whereas Sambar Lake, Minard wetland, which has been given the status this year only, they are located in Aravallis. Therefore, all of the above should be the answer. Now come to 24th question. It says the Sambar Lake, India's largest inland salt lake, is located in a depression within which part of Aravallis? Delhi Ridge, no. Southern Aravallis, Central Aravallis or Gujarat Aravallis. So it is in Rajasthan. So Gujarat Aravallis and Delhi Ridge will not be the answer. The answer to this is Central Aravallis. Now come to the last question, which is all about the Makrana marble used to construct the Taj Mahal and Victoria Memorial came from which of the place? It came actually from Aravalli Hills only. Now we have seen 25 MCQs. If you wish to study GK for any premium examination, government examination or otherwise, you can enroll to our courses. It will help you prepare better for GK, for UPSC, for RBI Grade B, for some PCS examination where we use different techniques to help you understand GK better. The mobile number is 7764869624. So thank you. Thanks for watching.